Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Harrison and I'm currently enrolled here at Cumberland University in the graduate programme. Today I invite you to take a small portion of your day to observe my graduate project, which is titled Are International Recruitment Agencies Beneficial for Potential College Soccer Athletes Looking to Play and Study in the USA? I hope you enjoy.
First and foremost, what is an international recruitment agency and what exactly does it do?
These are agencies that specialise in selecting talented students from abroad and finding them a scholarship to play and study in the USA. This then gives the student the chance to express themselves in the sport they love while also gaining a university degree. The initial process itself is pretty simple. First of all, the potential candidate applies to the said company. This is usually online. Second, the application is then reviewed and contact between parties is made. Third, the candidate is observed playing either live or on video, depending on the whereabouts of the recruitment agency. And last of all, that footage is then reviewed and the candidate is either accepted or declined onto the actual recruiting programme.
That all sounds excellent, but the one question on everybody's mind, how much does this actually cost?
The only fee that has to be paid is the initial charge paid to the recruiter, and this will include your fee for playing in one of the live events. Now, there is no set price among these recruiting agencies, so they are able to charge whatever they want. With that being said, there is so much competition in this industry at the moment that prices usually range between $1,200 and $4,000. The two recruitment agencies I managed to speak to were First Point USA from Glasgow, Scotland, and College Scholarships USA, which was started in England but now actually branches onto Sweden and also Norway. If you are lucky enough to be accepted onto one of these programs, you will be assigned a personal recruiter. They'll be your main point of contact, and their jobs include creating a personal profile for you, which is available to all of the coaches, publicising this profile to the coaches, being the first point of contact when a particular coach wants to reach out to you, and lastly, continually to keep in contact with you, looking over emails and such between you and the coaches.
Now, let's have a look at how the philosophies of these two recruitment agencies either match up or differ.
Here's a short clip taken from the CSUSA website, basically explaining what they do.
Many of the world's most famous athletes have competed in college sports. The support for the college sports teams is as passionate as most club sports around the world. Our job is to negotiate lucrative scholarships for our athletes. Scholarships can be worth up to $50,000 per year and can cover all your costs of going to school, housing and food. Do you want to find out if you have what it takes to get a scholarship in the US? The next step is to fill out the free assessment form on our website. There are more than 4,000 schools in the US. We can find out the best fit and evaluate your chances. Stay tuned with news about college sports and CSUSA via our social media outlets. Our mission is quite simple. We help driven people pursue ambition.
When it all comes down to it though, do these companies actually get a lot of interest from potential students? I think so.
When having a look at where the students came from College Scholarships USA and First Point, it's crazy to see the amount of countries. Over 1,000 students from 26 countries from College Scholarships USA, and First Point have worked with over 7,000 from 21. Just have a look below.
There he is, Mr. Luke Wilson.
How's it going?
How you doing? Just introduce yourself to the camera, please, Mr. Wilson.
Luke Wilson, played here at Cumberland University.
Okay. So when did you come over to America?
It was back in the summer of 2010.
2010, so 5 years ago?
5 years ago, exactly. Yeah.
There we go. So just tell me a bit, what interested you about America?
Just the, obviously you see it on TV shows, things like that, you know, just come over and live the American dream, basically, you know.
Yeah. So how did you come over here? What process did you take?
Well, I was actually spoke to my PE teacher from back home, and then he got me in contact with a few companies that, you know, saw you out with scholarships over here.
Okay, so you came through a recruitment agency?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that was a good decision on your behalf?
Oh, definitely, because, I mean, I didn't have a clue what SAT was, NAI, NCAA, I didn't know any of that stuff. I mean, I was just blind to all it, I wouldn't even know where to start, but they really helped me, you know, throughout the whole process, and they still help me to this day.
Yeah, that's good. So they got a lot of feedback from them when you came over, you still talk to them now and then?
Yeah, every now and again, obviously they care about you, so they want to hear how you were getting on, you know. Just things like that, because they like to see that their players are doing well over here.
Yeah, correct. Obviously coming to America is a big decision since you're a young guy.
Yeah.
So would you recommend that process to others from England, Scotland want to come over?
Oh, definitely. I mean, everyone that I know who's come over here says it's the best decision they've ever made. I'll have to agree with them, you know. As I said, it's just something completely different.
Yeah. Alright, thank you Mr. Wilson for your time, I appreciate that.
No problem, thanks.
See you later.
Training.
Now, let's have a look at some of the positives and the negatives of using a recruitment agency. Krister, who played at Union, quoted, "For someone coming from a country where English isn't the main language, it is difficult to understand what is going on in the process. You simply do not know anything, hence having someone that is knowledgeable and will guide you through the process is a major benefit." Unlike Krister, Nicky from Scotland said, "No, it wasn't a positive experience. They did deliver on placing me in a college, but once I was placed, I never heard back from them. I felt as if they were pushing me to take any offer to get me off their books." As you can see, Val from Zimbabwe feels that if you know the process, there's no reason you shouldn't try to go alone. Similar to Val, Nicky feels that if you know the process and you're willing to put the hours in, you should try it alone. Trying to regain a bit of that positive vibe, we read here that Liam agrees there's just so much paperwork that has to be done for you to do it yourself. Now, what is all this paperwork? As we can see here, this is a whole lot of paperwork, and the thing is, each and every part of this paperwork is a necessity if you want to come to America and study. If you forget or don't fill in one of these, this could put an abrupt stop to your American dream. Another issue with the paperwork is the fact it is extremely time consuming. With any one of these companies, it can take weeks to hear a response. First point claim. It can be a complex and competitive process which we offer guidance every step of the way. Most of our staff are former clients or have gone to the USA on a sports scholarship. This is a huge advantage for us as many of the staff build strong relationships with various coaches from Division 1 through to junior college. International eligibility and compliance is a complicated process. We are an NCAA approved agency with our own compliance department and give each student a grade evaluation relative to American standards. CSUSA noted, "We are people of integrity. A quality from what I hear is not so prevalent in this industry. It is for that reason we work with the many coaches again and again." The reason our service is so popular is that we help students get the best possible opportunities and best possible solution that matches their academic, sporting and financial expectations. Lastly, Our service ensures effective and accurate targeting of suitable programs for the best result. The highly increased chance of being recruited because you are vouched for by a credible source that is trusted by coaches. So, to conclude this presentation, I shall provide my personal findings. First of all, I feel that recruitment agencies are beneficial if they have a good reputation and a high success rate. You could do this alone if you've got contacts and are familiar with the American educational system. I stress the point could, because even if you do know most of it, there are still plenty of obstacles to overcome. Lastly, I feel that these agencies are not beneficial if you're just unwilling to part with any form of money.
And with that, folks, we come to the end of the presentation. I really do hope this managed to shed some sort of light on the recruitment agency business for those who maybe think about it. But again, this is just an informative presentation, hoping to give you a little brief insight into what these recruitment agencies do and whether or not it could be an option for you. Thanks again. Bye bye.